Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Aftershock. We finally got the show out the door. You're joining us as Juan Barraza is making his way down to the ring for our wild card match that we're opening the show with. You know me, I love a good wild card. We opened last show Shockwave with it. I think it went down pretty well. The owner was happy with how it happened. So we're going to do it again here tonight in Aftershock. Who's Barraza going to be going against? And it is John Burroughs. You know, I freaking love this guy. He's a fighter. He's a brawler. He's a puncher. He'll punch you in the mouth. He'll punch you in the head. You know, this guy, he doesn't really give a shit. But that's what I like about him. If I was asked, is he a good wrestler? I'd say no. But that's not what matters. This guy will punch you and he will beat you down. I like that about him. You know, he's something different. John Burroughs versus Juan Barraza. This is a classic Aftershock wild card match for you. Two guys that are, you know, synonymous with the Aftershock name. I don't know how these guys haven't crossed paths before. But I'm looking forward to seeing what happens inside the ring with these two men. If you're gonna ask me who's gonna win out of these two, I don't know. I like both guys. I'm just gonna see how it goes. See how it rock and rolls. Let's get this show on the road. Referee rings the bell. John Burroughs goes for a punch. Juan Barraza on the combination there. John Burroughs punches back. Look at that stiff punch to the ribs, man. Absolutely vicious. Look at this punching like a freaking speed bag, man. That is insane. John Burroughs. This is what I'm saying. He would just punch you so freaking hard. You wanna know what's hit you? Look at it. Jumps on him. Just 2 shots to the face. Unbelievable. Has he done anything else this match apart from punch and kick? No. Will he do anything else? I'll put money on that he wouldn't. Juan Barraza fighting back clothesline there, ripping his head, you know, almost tearing him down to the ground a second time. Absolutely vicious side headlock from Juan Barraza. Look at this! Snap suplex. Planting him into the mat with vicious force. This is what you gotta do, Barraza. You gotta get Burroughs down. Just crush him with these grapple maneuvers. This is not what Burroughs is good. He's good when you're fighting. He's good when you're in a boxing match with him. He's not good when you're locking him down with these moves. That's a 2 count and a kick out by John Burroughs. Not enough to keep him down. Juan Barraza, Irish whip into the corner, tries to grab him, but Burroughs throws him in. A shot to the face there. Just these heavy fists, man. I don't know if there's a guy that can punch you harder than John Burroughs. Shoulder block there, reversed by Juan Barraza straight into a clothesline there. Vicious. And now look, Barraza, you know, he'll fight you back, man. He will fight you back, just throwing shots at the face of John Burroughs. Solid match from these two so far. You know, personally, I'd like to see a little bit more wrestling, but they're taking it on. The fans are behind him. Irish whip there by Barraza. Oh, straight onto the knee of John Burroughs. Nice reversal from Burroughs. Oh my God, a hook! Out of nowhere, right around the freaking jaw. The glass jaw punch, as he calls it. And now he goes for the lateral cover. That's 1. That's 2. That's right, no! A kick out by Juan Barraza. It's not enough to keep this guy down. Great wildcard match to start the show here, ladies and gentlemen. 2 classic Aftershock guys going at each other one-on-one. Both men want to win. Neither man want to back down. Barraza kicks John Burroughs back. Stunning. Barraza, oh my God! Freaking missile shoulder block off the top rope. Enough to break a man in half. And Barraza taking this opportunity to turn this match in his favor. A massive power slam into a cover. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. No! John Burroughs gets a freaking shoulder up, man. What the hell? What the hell? These guys do not want to lose this match. Barraza goes for a punch. Burroughs blocks it. He's throwing some shots back of his own. Barraza blocks a punch. Just pushes Burroughs down. Look at this. Throws him up. He's locked him in. The Barraza bomb. The border Barraza. And he just slams him down with power. Decimated. Decimated for the cover. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Juan Barraza wins the match, wins the wild card match. Well done, Barraza. You can't take anything away from John Burroughs. You put it all on the line. These 2 men, great match. Great match to open the show. If that's a sign of things to come, I've got high hopes for tonight. So, we're going to find out what we got lined up for you people. I'm quite excited about this. Let's check it out. Load up the cards. Alright, here we go. Hork takes on one of the Bronx Bunny tonight. If the Bronx Bunny beat him, they get a shot at Demolition for the Tag Division Championships. A lot on the line. We've also got Matt King, the Supernatural, versus the Lethal Ken Tariff. I can't wait for that match. No holds barred. Backstage now, Yashi says, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with one half of the Tag Division Champions. Hork, tonight you face one of the members of Bronx Bunny, and if they defeat you, they earn themselves a shot at the Tag Division titles at Demolition. If you defeat them, though, they can never fight for the Tag Division titles for as long as the Birds of Prey are champions. How do you feel heading into this match? Are you optimistic? Are you pessimistic? And Hork says, Bronx Bunny have been disrespectful to not only us, but the tag divisions here in the XWF. They attacked us. They attacked the champions. They blindsided the champions. And that's not what you do in this division. If Bronx Bunny wanted a shot at us, all they had to do was earn it like every other team has done. Well, Bronx Bunny, you know, they injured Falcon, my buddy, my wingman, my tag team partner. And let me just say, I don't care which member of Bronx Bunny I have to face tonight, because they are going down whichever one of them it is. Hork sounding ready and pumped up for this match. You know, the adrenaline's high, and we obviously know that they injured his mate Falcon, so Hork's got a lot of pent-up frustrations heading into this match. Lord backstage, Havoc approaching him here, and he says, Lord, I saw that you have a tag team match against Luke Loins next week, and I saw that also that you need a partner. That's true, Luke Loins versus Lord next week. And Havoc says, I just wanted to say that you know I have your back. And Lord says, Havoc, I respect you. I think you're one of the brightest prospects that the XWF has. And Lord says, I think that you would make a great tag team partner. But I already know who I'm choosing next week. Well, Lord's got it already planned out. And Lord says, but I do have a job for you tonight, and it's quite important. And Havoc says, alright, what is it? What is the job? And Lord says, what is it? Well, let me tell you. Oh my freaking god, they cut the camera. They love freaking cutting the camera. God's sake, man. Moving on to our second match of the night. Bruiser making his way down to the ring. It's going to be Bruiser versus Hork. Bruiser accompanied by his tag team partner Skinner. You know, the Bronx Bunny. They want a shot at the tag division titles. They haven't earned it. They haven't done what all the other teams do here in the XWF, which is fight it out with the other teams and show that they deserve the shot. No, Bronx Bunny wanted to play it dirty. They beat up the tag division champions after their match. And then they injured Falcon. You know, he's one half of the tag division champions, and they injured him. And Hork said, I don't want to give you guys a shot without you deserving it, but you need to be put in your place. So Hork is now taking on Bruiser tonight. Stipulation, as we said earlier, if Hork wins, the Bronx Bunny can never challenge for the tag division championships for as long as the Birds of Prey are the champions. However, if the Bronx Bunny win, they get a shot at our next pay-per-view, Demolition, for the tag division championships, and Bronx Bunny could realize their dream and become one-time XWF tag division champions. A lot on the line in this match. The fans clearly behind Hork here. We got a Birds of Prey chant going on. You can see Skinner sort of just looking at the crowd with disgust. But you gotta accept these guys are the champions. You know, they're fan favorites, and deep down I want to see Hork win. I want to see Hork win because of what the Bronx Bunny are going the wrong way. A kick to the stomach there, and look at the Bruiser when he shots to the face of Hork, stunning him, twisting the arm here, and Bruiser goes to fight back, but Hork just kicking him. Look at his shots. Pissed off. This is a guy who just wants to get revenge for what was done to his tag team partner. Elbow shot to the back of the head here. Hork on fire, but Bruiser knees him in the stomach and shoulder blocks him into the ropes here. Look at this Bruiser throwing the arm over, suplexes him up. Look at this, drops him on the top rope, suplex, crushing down with force from Bruiser. Side headlock here. This is not looking good for Hork early on. Elbow shot to the forehead. Bruiser with these jabs, just punching Hork into the corner, drags him out by his arm in a clothesline. Solid start here from Bruiser. Solid start. Side headlock again. What's he got in mind? Elbow shot to the back of Hork's head. Hork blocks the punch. Fighting back. Look at this. He turns Bruiser around, picks him up by his stars, just drops him face first onto the top rope. Unorthodox move there from Hork, but he's doing what has got to be done. Drags him in on a knee shot to the stomach. Kitchen sink style elbow drop to the back of the head there. This is what we need. Hork's got to turn the momentum back in his favor, and I'm liking this. He throws the arm over. Look at the strength in Hork. That's a big guy. That is a big guy, and he suplexed him with precision, slipping under his arm. What's Hork got in mind? Look at this Russian leg sweep. Slamming his head, slamming the back of his head, concussing him on the mat. It's exactly what we need from Hork. Throwing him into the corner, a vicious clothesline, enough to shatter your skeletal structure. Irish whip here from Hork into the opposite corner, runs in with a clothesline. Bruiser picks him up and slams him down. Bruiser charged up with adrenaline here, picking up the injured Hork. Just jabs to the face. Bruiser loves these jabs. Elbow shot to the back of the head there. Side headlock. What's he got in mind? The strength for Bruiser, just a body slam there. And now he's just on one knee, just throwing these solid punches into the face of Hork, just bludgeoning him. Enough to concuss a man. Leg hook, that's one. That's 2. And a kick out by Hort, not enough to keep down one half of the tag division champions. A kick to the stomach there. And again, Bruiser just throwing these vicious punches to the face of Hort. This is what the Bronx Bunny do. They wear you down with strikes. And look at this headbutt to the shoulder, and Hort collapses to the mat. Hort, man, you've got to find a way out of this. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. Bruiser picking Hort up to his feet. Hort with a chop to the chest. Come on, Hort, a drop kick in the chest cavity. Bouncing off the rope. He jumps over the clothesline, almost taking the head off of the shoulders of Bruiser. This is what Hort needed. This is what he needed to get back on track. Irish whip into the corner. Hort pushes Bruiser by the chest. He's charging up the arm. He's charging it up. Signature clothesline right in the chest area. Bruiser crumbles to the mat. Bruiser crumbles to the mat. Hort turning him up for a twist and descent. This could be over. This could be over. Bruiser with a uppercut. Caught him by surprise. The leg's hooked. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. No, Hort kicks out. My God, this is close, ladies and gentlemen. Drama, high drama here earlier on in Aftershock with a great match from these two competitors. Bruiser picking Hort up onto his shoulder. Look at that massive slam down. I don't even know what it was. A variant of a fireman carry slam. And Bruiser for the cover. That's 1. That's 2. And a kick out on 2 by Hort. Hort will not stay down. He will not die. Bruiser picks Hort up to his feet. What has he got in mind here? Irish whip into the corner. Bruiser with a solid shoulder block to the stomach and a second 1. Skinner up on the ropes now, watching close. Hort double feet away, clothesline, just takes his head off his shoulders. Vicious. He picks him up in another clothesline. The fans chanting for Hort. He's got to make a comeback here. What's he doing? Hort picking Bruiser up onto his shoulder. Powerbomb with bridge for the cover. That's 1. That's 2. No, Bruiser kicks out. Skinner up on the apron. Arguing the ref. Hort takes him off. Turns around, Bruiser. Salvo slam. Salvo slam. He nails him into the mat. He drives him down. The referee turns around. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. No. No. Hort was screwed. He was screwed by the Bronx Bunny, and they know it. They know it. They cheated. But it doesn't matter. The ref counted the pin. Distraction from Skinner. Distraction from Skinner costs Hort the match. Which means we will see the Bronx Bunny versus the Birds of Prey at Demolition for the Tag Division Championships. And what the hell? Bronx Bunny just 2-on-1 in Hort after the match. What is the point of this? Oh my God! Skinned alive in the jaw. This is just disgusting. These two men are despicable. They are despicable. Hort, stay down, man. Don't get up. Hort's trying to get up. He wants to fight him. He wants to make a point. Hort, stay down. Oh, Bruiser just turns him around. This is unnecessary. Bruiser, don't do this. Look, he's just throwing Hort out the ring and he crumbles to the outside. Unnecessary. Disgusting from these two men. Look at him torning at it. Falcon, he's injured. His ribs are bound up. What's he doing? He kicks Skinner. Look at that springboard. Onto Skinner's shoulder. Talon claw. This is an injured man. He's fighting for his tag team partner. Oh, look at that. Spin around kick. Heel kick in the face. Skinner's up. He turns Falcon around. Snowy slaps him in the back of the head. No. Skinner alive. Oh, my God. Bronx Bunny leaving their mark on the Tag Division Champions on the Hort. And on the outside, decimated. Falcon decimated in the ring. And Bronx Bunny just standing over him. Just smiling. Just disgusting. I hope these two men get what's coming to them at Demolition. Absolutely disgusting. I'm not happy about that, ladies and gentlemen. Backstage now with Matt King, the Supernatural, and he says, let me tell you a little something. I'm the Supernatural. I defeated Big D at Absolution, but I let my guard down for 1 second and he took that belt from me. Well, I'm the best hardcore wrestler on the face of this earth, and I wasn't happy. Big D had a chance to call out anyone for a title shot, and he chose a rookie. Big D says he's trying to expand the division, more like he's trying to find an easy match, an easy win. Well, tonight, when I pin Ken Tariff 1, 2, 3, I will prove to Big D that Matt King is and always will be the leader of all and any hardcore division. So I don't care who stands in my way. I'm coming for you, Big D. You better believe it. And I'm coming for my belt. And Matt King walks off. You know, you gotta believe it. Matt King is undoubtedly one of the greatest hardcore wrestlers this industry has ever known. Backstage now, Havoc. And Havoc says, I've got a bone to pick with a certain member of the roster. And that member just happens to be the World Heavyweight Champion. Havoc picking fight with Luke Loins. And Havoc says, Luke Loins, everyone knows that you don't deserve that championship. Let me tell you, you're going to drop it to Lord Lore. There's 0% doubt in my mind of that. Havoc thinks Luke Moynes is going to lose to Lord Lore. And Havoc says, but you know what? I want to see what you're made of. So in front of all of the XWF fans, I'm calling you out tonight. Me and you, Havoc versus Luke Moynes, one-on-one. Yeah, it'll be a non-title match, because I don't need to beat you for the championship. That's Lord Lore's job. But if you think you're as good as you make out, if you think that you're as good as the fans make you out to be, then you better accept my challenge, or you're going to look like a little bitch, aren't you, Luke Moynes? What? Havoc just called Luke Moynes a freaking bitch? And Havoc says, I'll see you in the main event. Shocking. I can't believe Havoc just challenged Luke Moynes here tonight in Aftershock. Should be a pretty good match if it goes down. We've got Matt King now making his way down to the ring. Matt King, undoubtedly one of the greatest hardcore wrestlers we have ever known. Not only in XWF, not only in XWA, but across the whole board of the core industry. You know, Matt King has that legacy. And tonight he's going against another great hardcore veteran in the form of Ken Tariff. I can't tell you how many times over the years in many different federations I have witnessed Matt King versus Ken Tariff. And let me tell you how many bad matches I have seen between them two. 0. As Ken Tariff, Matt King, together they will always put their bodies on the line to make a great match. Who will win tonight? I don't know. We're going to find out. Ken Tariff's music playing now. He's going to be making his way down to the ring. I'm looking forward to this match. What the hell? Clayton Carver just dragged Ken Tariff out. He's just thrown him down. He's pointing at Matt King, the very man that cost him his match last week against Big D. Clayton Carver not looking in a good mood. He's taking this spot. What are we going to see? Clayton Carver versus Matt King here tonight. Ken Tariff, I don't know what Clayton Carver did to him backstage, but he's looking like he's out cold, man. He's not getting up. And Clayton Carver, look at his face. He's not happy. He's punching himself in the head. This guy's a freaking nutcase. What the hell? Clayton Carver versus Matt King, and we go there. Matt King tries to kick Clayton Carver and spins around, kicks him in between the eyes. This is a man that is pissed off. I'm liking this energy. Look at this drop kick in the chest, knocking Matt King enough to win the man. Clayton Carver with the Irish whip here throws Matt King off the rope, lifting Matt King up for a spot. There's a Matt King DDT. Impressive reversal from Matt King, the hardcore veteran. Drop kick there, knocking Clayton Carver into the corner, punching between the eyes here. Matt King taking the fight to him now. Clayton Carver blocks a punch, throws Matt King in, rolls him down onto the ground. What's Carver doing? Onto the top rope. Matt King days Carver with a moonsault. Onto the standing Matt King, just driving him into the mat, and now he's picking the stunned guy up. What the hell, Big D? The No Holds Barred Champions just come out on the stage. He's got a microphone. What's Big D gonna say? He says, guys, I'm loving watching you two kick the living shit out of each other. Big D says it like it is. And Big D says, but I've just spoken to the owner, and we have decided on a matchup for next show. Wait, a match for next Shockwave? And Big D says, next week, opening Shockwave episode 34, we will have Matt King versus Clayton Carver. And the winner faces the biggest and baddest man in wrestling, me, at Demolition for the No Holds Barred Championship. What the hell? One of these guys will face Big D. One of them will become the #1 contender after a match next week, opening the show. I'm looking forward to that. Big D leaving, the No Holds Barred champion. You know, this guy, I'm looking forward to it. Wait, Matt King turns around, Clayton Carver's floating around, DDT is driving his face head first into the mat. Matt King trying to get up, Carver off the rope. There's a girl to the back of the head. Oh my God. Just destroyed Matt King. Clayton Carver torn into the fans. Is this what's going to happen next show? Will Clayton Carver defeat Matt King and become the #1 contender? Or will Matt King get another shot at regaining his title that he lost to Big D? And what the hell? Vasquez Valgrez walking into the owner's office. Not something you see every day. What's he going to say? And the owner says, Valgrez. Now there's someone I don't expect to see strolling into my office. How can I help you? And Valgrez says, I want a match tonight against a credible opponent. Interesting. Valgrez wants a match. And Valgrez says, I have hacked through everyone who has faced me so far, including the likes of Big D and Triple D. Owner, I want an opponent that is going to push me to my very limits. I want the XWF fans to see that Vasquez Valgrez is the next big thing. Guy's got a point. He's undefeated for a year, and the owner says, Valgrez, I can't say I disagree with you. I'll sort you an opponent out. Sweet, so Valgrez is going to have a match tonight. Don't know who he's going to be against. Looking forward to seeing who it is. Meanwhile, while we were speaking to the owner, T-Unit have been making their way down to the ring. Tag team matchup for you up next. Who they're going to be facing, I don't know. The owners kept it under wraps for some reason. Not quite sure about that. Don't know if there was a miscommunication of the memos or something. I don't know. But either way, we know T-Unit has a tag team match. I don't know any more than you know who they're going to be facing. But, you know, I'm looking forward to finding out. Hopefully someone that can kick T-Unit's ass, because I think they're pricks. But that's just my point of view. You know, I'm not going to say anything more about the matter. And who are they going to be facing? We're going to find out. It's Pegasus. Great. Great. Didn't see that coming. Haven't seen Pegasus in action as a team for a little while. We've been seeing them do the opposite of singles wrestling. I'm looking forward to seeing these guys as a team. Again, the fans are on their feet. These guys are definitely potential future tag division champions. I think they've got great potential. I'd love to see these guys go against the Birds of Prey for the championships, but unfortunately we're seeing Brock's Bunny. You know, I haven't got anything against Brock's Bunny. I just think they've gone about getting their title shot the wrong way. That's just me. So up next, we got T-Unit versus Pegasus in-ring tag team action here on Aftershock. Looking forward to it. Referee rings the bell. Grebo and Gregory, a legal man's, but Grebo tags in Foster already. What a pussy. What a chicken shit. Locking horns. Who's the stronger man? Foster using his overbearing strength to twist the arm of Jamie Gregory. Technicality by Gregory into a European uppercut. Nice move. Side headlock. Gregory goes for an uppercut again. Foster fights his way out. Look at that shoulder block. Oh my god. The overbearing strength of Foster, a physical specimen of a man. He's a big man. Look at that, he throws him over his head. Foster now just sitting Gregory up and just driving elbows into the shoulders, just bludgeoning and bruising the shoulders. Grebo's loving it. That's one and a kick out on one by Jamie Gregory. Not enough to keep the man down. Foster goes for a kick. Gregory blocks the kick and spins around and kicks him right in between the eyes, almost knocking his head off. Gregory throws Foster into the Pegasus corner. Tags in Ryan Moore. Jamie Gregory with a snapmare there. Bouncing off the rope. Neck snapper. Ryan Moore springboarding with an elbow to the chest cavity of Foster. Beautifully executed double team action there from Pegasus. Draws him in with a European uppercut. Ryan Moore, look at the air time. An elbow drop again into the chest. A nice move from Ryan Moore. Limb targeting. Ducks under. Foster jumps over him. Ryan Moore, look at this. Oh, Foster with an STO. Cut in Ryan Moore's momentum. Foster fighting back with his punch combination. Irish whip draws him in. Look at this. Cyborg slam there from Foster. Rebel loving it. Foster for the cover. That's one. That's two. Another kick out on two there by Ryan Moore. Not enough to keep the man down. Foster, Irish whip, throwing him into T-Unit's corner. Tags in the Grebel. One of these guys got in mind. Look at this. Using the Irish whip on the Grebel. Throws him in Grebel with a clothesline into the face of Ryan Moore. And Ryan Moore collapses to the mat. Look at this. Ryan Moore trying to get up. Grebel with a drop kick to the side of the head. The Grebel is such a weasel. Look at him and kicks him in the stomach. Look at this. Just clothesline to the sitting up opponent. Why does the Grebel have to get in the ring after the Foster's done the dirty work? Throws him into the corner. Goes to tag in Foster, but Ryan Moore throws him into the corner and swaps him over. Two shots to the face from Ryan Moore. Pulls him out. Foster gets up the apron. Look at this. Tornado DDT there from Ryan Moore. Just driving the skull of the Grebel into the mat. Enough to kill a man. Side headlock, a European uppercut there with massive force. A running bulldog there from Ryan Moore. Ryan Moore going out to the top rope. What's he got in mind? Gonna go for the signature Hurricane Run, and Foster just pushes him off. That is cheap. That is cheap. And now the Grebel making the most of the situation with a forearm smash. Running at Ryan Moore. Hip toss reversal from Ryan Moore. Picks the Grebel up. He's stunned. Shaman kick in the jaw. Shaman kick. Jamie Gregory runs in and knocks Foster off the apron. 1, 2, 3. Pegasus defeat T-Unit here tonight. Great tag team action there. Pegasus showing what they are made of, defeating T-Unit in a brief but entertaining match. And Pegasus celebrating to the fans. I enjoyed that match, I'm not going to lie. A nice deviation. And we're going backstage here. What the hell? The owner approaching Johnny Kamikaze, and he says, Kamikaze. And Johnny Kamikaze says, owner, what the hell do you want? And the owner says, listen, I was thinking, I saw you enter the building tonight, and I know that you're not booked. And Johnny Kamikaze says, I'm just here to watch the show, man. And the owner says, that's fair enough, but I was wondering, how would you like a match tonight? And Johnny Kamikaze says, you know what, yeah, I would like a match, and I'll tell you what, I want Static for what he did to me last week. And the owner says, Static isn't quite who I had in mind. How about we make a deal? You take on Vasquez Valguez tonight, and I will arrange you versus Static at a later date. And Johnny Chemicals, he says, Vasquez Valguez, the undefeated chugger of a mother trucker. Johnny Chemicals, he's so freaking cheesy, man. And Johnny Chemicals, he says, hell yeah, I'll take him on tonight. Can't promise he'll still be undefeated after the match, though. And the owner says, great, I will book the match, and you will get a match against Static for sure, mark my words. And Johnny Chemicals, he says, you better stick to your word. Click, click, boom. Backstage now with the Bronx Bunny, and Skinner says, Birds of Prey, you witnessed what we will do, how far we will go. 2 shows in a row now, we have whipped your sorry asses, and now we have earned our match. Come Demolition, those tag division belts are ours. Gone are the days of the tag division being built around 2 teams the whole time. We break the mold at Demolition. We tip the scales at Demolition. We leave tag division champions at Demolition. Bronx Bunny sounding very sure of themselves. And here we're going backstage now. Luke Loyne's in the locker room. And he says, Havoc, you make me laugh. Take a look at this belt. It's the World Heavyweight Championship. The reason I have it is because I pinned Lord Lore 1, 2, 3 in the very center of the ring. And you know what? I'll do it again. Luke Loynes has got a point. And Luke Loynes says, and you want to go around calling me a bitch. Havoc, you're the biggest bitch in the XWF. Always following someone around, whether it was T-Unit, the CWO, Tommy T. Thomas, or now Lord Lore. So why don't you take a look at yourself before you start chucking names around? You want me tonight in the main event? I will happily accept your challenge. Luke Loynes telling me how it is, and Luke Loynes says, kicking your sorry ass should be a good warm-up for when I kick Lord Lore's. So damn right I will see you in the main event, and I'm taking you to hell and back. Luke Loynes saying it like it is. Ladies and gentlemen, up next we got the Cut Your Teeth Challenge. A staple here in XWF where we have someone from another federation, another show come to the XWF, and this guy is Shane Robinson. You know, he's still pretty new on the scene. He's been training at Domination's Core Brawl training. I've heard great things from the guy. You know, he's got some impressive accolades to his name. He defeated Steve Impact in a Falls Count Anywhere match. He was just beating him up, using a kendo stick, just decimating the guy, and he took him backstage into the ELW manager's office. There was a freaking meeting going on between Mr. Al and other associates of the show, and freaking this guy, Shane Robinson, pinned him right there in the ELW office. You know, that is the guy. That is this guy. He's nuts. He's dangerous. Let me tell you a true story, right? This guy, his first match in ELW, he was against Rico J. Mid-match, he went and got a kendo stick, came back, and just beat the hell out of Rico J with it. Got disqualified. He didn't care. Shane Robinson didn't care. He just wanted to cause pain to his opponent. Who is going to challenge this guy from the XWF locker room? I'm interested. Wait a minute, he's asking for a microphone. What the hell? Shane Robinson says, my name is Shane Robinson. I am from Domination's Core Brawl training, and I am here for the Cut Your Teeth Challenge. And you know what? I'm going to do something a bit different from the norm. What is he talking about? What's this guy saying? And Robinson says, I understand that there's a rule here on this show, on Aftershock, that if the Internet Champion is called out, he has to accept the challenge. I don't care if I'm not on the XWF roster. I am calling out the Internet Champion, Tobias Upson. I'm taking your belt. What the hell? He just called out the XWF Internet Champion. He wants to take the belt from him. This guy's insane. This guy, he's crazy. He's crazy, but Upson's accepting the challenge. You know, he's a fighting champion. Upson's been through a lot to win that belt. He's been through a year of struggle, a year of being the underdog. 3 matches in a row losing to Mike the Viper Jacobs, and Upson came back at Absolution ready, fired up, ready for action, and he did the impossible. He beat Mike Jacobs on the biggest stage of them all and became the Internet Champion. And Upson, you know, he doesn't want to lose that belt now, what he's worked so hard for. And I know, actually, saying this is a true story. Shane Robinson has been throwing comments around on YouTube and on Twitter saying about Tobias Upson, so I should have seen this coming. I should have seen him call in Tobias Upson out. To be fair, he's a wise man, Shane Robinson. I've never seen anyone come to cut your teeth and call out a champion like this. Never seen it happen. The guy's got brains. I think he's got a good future ahead of him. But can he defeat Upson tonight on XWF TV, on Upson's home turf, with the XWF fans behind Upson? Shane Robinson, a kick to the stomach. Robinson, look at these shots, absolutely vicious. Irish whip, bouncing Upson off the rope. Robinson with a shoulder block. Oh my God. This guy is physical, absolutely physical. He throws Upson into the corner, goes for a clothesline. Upson moves out the way. Upson grabs him in a side headlock, turns him inside out. Look at this. Beautiful textbook neck breaker there from Upson. This guy's going to fight, but Upson will always retaliate. This is not a guy that's going to give up. Upson leapfrogs over Robinson, leapfrogs over him, and gets up in European uppercut. Almost beheading Robinson. Side headlock. Elbow shot to the back of the head there. Side headlock again. Elbow shot to the back of the head again. Side headlock. Going for it again, but Robinson turns the arm around. A massive clothesline. Robinson, he's physical. He's absolutely physical. And that is not something that Upson is good at. Upson's about technical wrestling. Upson's about speed and agility. Outthinking his opponent. You know, Robinson's just a brawler. Robinson's just physical and he's taking the fight, but Upson's trying to fight back, spinning heel kick. Taking Robinson off his feet. This is what Upson's got to do. He's got to stay fast. Outspeed Robinson and a forearm smash again there, right in between the eyes. Going for a third one. Robinson throws him over his head. Back body drop. Robinson just throwing these punches, knocking Upson into the corner, just using these shoulder blocks to the abdomen, enough to make a man bleed internally. And Robinson just fighting. Look at these knees choking Upson out. Robinson knows how to destroy an opponent. You know, this guy is very physical. I've said it before. Look at his snap suplex. But even his freaking suplexes look like they're going to just decimate your body. Legs hook, that's one. That's two. Upson kicks out, the internet champion. Shots here from Robinson, a third one against the ropes. And now Robinson picks him up by the stomach. Look at this, just drops him face first onto the top rope. Tobias Upson so far as the internet champion. He's had a great run defending the belt against Insano and Inferno. This is his third title defense. The legs hook, that's one. That's two. The kick out again by Upson. If Upson can defend the title tonight, that would be 3 defenses. If he can defend it 7 more times after that, he can cash his championship in for a match against the World Heavyweight Champion Luke Loins. What a moment that will be for Tobias Upson. What a massive milestone in his career. But Upson's fighting back with these kicks. He's just throwing kicks. Kick after kick after kick after kick into the chest of Robinson. Upson's on fire after taking a beat down from this guy. Upson is now ready. He's fired up. He's raged up. Robinson gets to his feet or saves a missile dropkick into the jaw courtesy of Tobias Upson. That's one. That's two. And a kick out on two by Robinson. Not enough to keep this guy down. This guy's got a lot of resiliency. I can see a bright future in him. Upson picks him up to his feet. Goes to kick him. Robinson blocks the kick. Upson spins around with an inside out will kick reversal for the cover. That's one. That's two. That's three. Now a kick out again by Robinson. Upson staying on the attack with punches. Robinson blocks, throws a punch of his own. Side headlock from Robinson. Elbow shot to the back of Upson's head. Side headlock again from Robinson, picking him up. Look at his stomach buster. Nail him and across the knee. Absolutely vicious. Robinson cutting off Upson's momentum and drawing him in with a power slam style maneuver. And now Robinson saying, get up, boy. Get up to your feet. Once Robinson got him right, a clothesline there. Runs in another clothesline, almost taking the head off the shoulders of his Upson. Irish whip, throws him into the corner. Throws his body into him. Robinson off the ropes. Spear from Robinson. Oh my God. Driving him into the mat. And look at Robinson flexing his muscles. This arrogant son of a gun. But he can back it up. And now he's picking Upson up to his feet. This is his signature maneuver. Release German suplex. Oh my God. Upson just decimated. Upson decimated. Could we see a man, not even on our roster, win the Internet Championship? That's one. That's two. That's three. Now Upson kicks out. Milliseconds before dropping the belt. But Robinson staying on the attack with visceral elbows here. Shots to the kidneys on the lower back. Side headlock here from Robinson. Look at the strength in this guy. Picking him up like a ragdoll and just drops him onto his knee, crushing the rib cage. Incredible. Picks Upson up to his feet. Upson's fighting back. Where does the kid get the heart from? Where does he get the passion from? Goes for a crescent moon kick. Robinson goes onto the leg. Side headlock here. Elbow shot in between the eyes. Robinson moving in. Upson again with a clothesline. I don't know where he finds the fight. He digs down deep. Crescent moon kick. Knocking Robinson off his feet. What has Upson got in mind here? Climbing out onto the apron. He's lining Robinson up. He's lining him up. Robinson getting up to his feet. Oh, the springboard corkscrew into the ring, but Robinson moved out the way. Slammed him down face first. Robinson looking into the eyes of Upson, cutting his throat. What is he going to do to the guy? He's locking him into a powerbomb. This is not good. Upson rolls it over. Sunset flip. That's one. That's two. That's three. Upson outsmarts the guy. Upson retains the Internet Championship. Upson bails. He's out the ring. Robinson was going to beat the hell out of him for losing the match. What the hell? Inferno over the barrier. Punches Upson in the back of the head. What's Inferno doing? He rolls Upson back in the ring. Just giving Robinson prey. Robinson turns Upson round. What is this? What is this? Face slam buster. His special move, and he nails it on Upson. Oh my God, decimating the Internet Champion. Robinson might have lost. Robinson might have lost. But he's a happy man at the end of this. And Inferno leaves. Leaves after just sending Upson to take a beat down. Still the Internet Champion, but he's got scars to show for it. Poor Upson. Shane Robinson, great competitor there. Upson managed to outsmart the guy, but Robinson leaves with a smile on his face after this. Inferno put Upson back in the ring, and Shane Robinson, this vicious move, this face slam buster, just nailing Upson. You know, bright future ahead of Shane Robinson in the LW. I'm looking forward to it. Check this out. You know, that's a trailer for Munger. I can't wait to see what that guy brings to the table. But up next, Vasquez Valgarez versus my man Johnny Kamikaze. You know, Valgarez wanted a credible opponent, and he is going to get that tonight by facing Johnny Kamikaze. I'm interested to see how this match rolls out. You know, Johnny Kamikaze was eliminated from the Demolition Series by Damage. It's a shame. I thought Johnny Kamikaze personally could have been a great competitor in the series. I thought maybe he could have won it. But unfortunately on the night, Damage was the better competitor. And tonight, Vasquez Valgarez, the man that's undefeated for a year, goes against Johnny Kamikaze. Can Kamikaze end this undefeated streak that Valgarez has? Or will Valgarez claim just another victim and extend this streak longer and further and make it more impressive? This guy is dominating. He's dominated for a year. I want to see if Kamikaze can be the man to break it. Speaking of wait a minute, what the hell? I love it! Johnny Kamikaze's new music. That is cracking me right up. I love it. Couldn't have found a better suited music for the guy. Love it. I want to sing along. The fans are singing along. You know, this is incredible. Johnny Kamikaze, you know, no one captivates the crowd like this man. But the question on everyone's lips tonight is, can Johnny Kamikaze end this year-long undefeated streak that Vasquez Valgarez has? There's no doubt that Vasquez Valgarez has beaten some very impressive names here in the XWF, including Big D, Triple D, and Dave Crater. Can he add Johnny Kamikaze to that list tonight? I'm looking very much forward to this match. The referee rings the bell. Locking horns. Who's the stronger man here? Valgarez wins the tie-up. He pulls Kamikaze, an elbow shot to the back of the head. Vicious, visceral attack. Second elbow shot to the back of the head there. Valgarez going for a third one that Kamikaze fights out with his knees, baking him. He's baking him with fists there. Right to the face, an elbow shot to the back of the head there. Irish whip here from Kamikaze, but reverse into a jawbreaker there from Vasquez Valgarez. Early on, Valgarez looking strong against a world-class wrestler in the former Johnny Kamikaze, and it drops him face first onto the top rope. Vicious move. Irish whip here from Valgarez. Look at the upper strength of this guy's body, but Kamikaze kicks him out in the face, clotheslines him into the ground, driving him down with a second one. Kamikaze will brawl just like the best of them. Punch to the face there. Kamikaze running in sledgehammer axe handle right in between the eyes of Valgarez. Kamikaze is a man. He will throw fists at you harder than anyone else, man. That's all this guy can rely on. His wrestling skills at best are average, but Kamikaze, he fights you with cockiness. He fights you with heart. He fights you with his brawling prowess, and Kamikaze will overcome 90% of his obstacles, but Valgarez is an obstacle that he might not be able to overcome with a clothesline to the back of the head. Valgarez, very visceral, goes for a kick. Kamikaze blocks it, an elbow to the kneecap there. Punches him in the face. Kamikaze spits on his hand and just punches him in between the eyes. Vicious move from Kamikaze, using an Irish whip, draws him in, and a punch to the back. This is what Kamikaze's got to do. Look at this, under the arm of Valgarez, picks him up, spit out powerbomb, driving him into the mat. Kamikaze cutting off Valgarez's momentum. Irish whips him off the ropes here, but Valgarez with a STO, turning the tides back in his favor. He picks Kamikaze up, side headlock. Valgarez kick to the stomach, double X handle to the back. Kamikaze clothesline to the back of the head, driving Kamikaze into the ground. Valgarez waist lock here. Look at this, throws the arm over his shoulder, spin out, backdrop there. Valgarez using his power to the maximum. That's one. That's two, and a kick out on two by Kamikaze. Not enough to keep him down. But Valgarez using these overhead punches, a kick to the stomach there. Just bludgeoning him with shoulder blocks in the corner. And another one. Kamikaze knees him in the face. Throws Valgarez into the corner. Kamikaze making a comeback. Look at him doing a little dance. Look at him doing a little dance. Look at this. He runs in clothesline from Kamikaze. Beautiful move. He's throwing his arms around. The fans are behind him. Kamikaze's on fire. Can he get the momentum back in his favor? Side headlock here. Look at this. Headlock takedown, driving Valgarez into the mat. He picks him up again. Look at this, grabbing him by the head, slamming his face onto the knee of Kamikaze. Vicious move for the cover, but Valgarez puts his foot out for reach the bottom rope. Ring awareness from Valgarez, and now he is fighting back at Kamikaze. Valgarez definitely in control of this match. He's had more possession. Valgarez picking Kamikaze up. Kamikaze reverses and knocks the cherries out of him with a complete shot move there. And he's picking him up. This could be Kamikaze's time to turn this match back in his favor. Clothesline in the corner, enough to shatter your freaking skeletal structure. And Kamikaze karate chop, knocking the freaking apples out of him. Knocking the freaking apples out of him. For the cover, that's one. That's two, and a kick out on two. Not even a two by Valgarez. I don't know why I'm referring to fruits. It just happened. Samoan drop there from Kamikaze. Picking Valgarez up to his feet. Kamikaze, the bionic elbows. The Kamikaze elbows. That's two. That's three. Kamikaze does a little dance. Four elbows to the forehead of Vasquez Valgarez. He's turning him up for a Tiger Bomb. This could be the end of the match. He kicks him down. He locks him in. He locks the arms. The Tiger Bomb. Valgarez, he reverses it. Samoan drop on Johnny Kamikaze. Planning him into the mat. Great reversal from Valgarez. And he turns Kamikaze around. The signature. The full Nelson slam. He picks him up and he slams him down. The power of gravity. Dragging him down with vicious force. The leg is hooked. That's one. That's two. This could be over. That's three. Kamikaze gets a shoulder. What the hell? 2.99999. Oh my God, Kamikaze, you know, this is the heart and soul of Kamikaze. He won't stay down. Forward smash. He keeps up. The fans on their feet. Kamikaze picks Valgarez up. Manhattan drop. He lifts him up. Scoop, slam, and he drives him into the mat. Kamikaze turning this match into his favor. He punches him. He punches him. He punches him. Kamikaze is doing a little dance. He's doing a little dance. He's getting jiggy with it. And he shots him in the face. Johnny Kamikaze. Could this be over? Can he end the streak? Can he end the streak? 1, 2, $3 kick out. Valgarez kicks out. The streak is still intact. It's still intact. But Kamikaze is in control. He's got this match in his hands. He's just got to stay on the attack and give Valgarez no room to breathe. No breathing space. No oxygen. He's got to give him no chance to get out of this assault that Kamikaze is delivering full force. But Valgarez, double axe handle, and another one. Where does he make this comeback from? He picks him up. Oklahoma slam. Enough to straighten cowhide leather. And Valgarez picking him up, going for that full Nelson slam signature. But Valgarez is knocked out of it with elbows to the face by Kamikaze. He throws him over the top rope. Valgarez pushes Kamikaze away with a forearm smash. Valgarez getting in the ring. What's he got in mind? Look at the strength of Valgarez. Look at the strength. Hammer throw, and he just throws him over the top rope. Kamikaze getting up to his feet. Static! Static just jumps over the audience barrier. He jumps over the audience barrier. What the hell is this? Static shock! Static shock! On the outside through the steel stairs. What the hell? Static torn, the fans are booing. The referee rings the bell. It's a disqualification. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Vasquez Valgarez's streak is over. He lost the match by disqualification. Surely not. Surely not. We need a rematch. That cannot be it. To be fair, Valgares hasn't been defeated. He hasn't been pinned. He hasn't been made to submit. But this match goes down on his record as a loss. What does this mean? I don't think Valgares is going to be the happiest man. You looked at his face at the end of that. Look at his face. That is a face that is not a happy man. I do not want to know what Valgares is going to say or do about this. What an upset. What an upset. Backstage now, Clayton Carver says, Ken Tariff, what I did earlier, it was nothing personal. I wanted my hands on Matt King, and you were an obstacle that was in my way. And now, next show, it's me versus Matt King for the No Holds Barred #1 contendership. I might be new here, but you better know that I'm taking the fight to anyone. I'm taking the fight to you, Matt King. I will be the #1 contender, and I'm coming for you, Big D. Clayton Carver laying it down on the table, laying every card he's got down on the table. But backstage here is Static and Lord Lore. It's like freaking watching White Chicks 2 on repeat, even though one of them's black, so I don't really know what I'm talking about. Anyway, Lord Lore says, Static, did you see Luke Noyes accept Havoc's bait just like I expected? Do you know what the plan is? And Static says, Lord Lore, you can always rely on me. It will be done. What is this about? This is cryptic as hell. And Lord Lore says, good, good. And they freaking cut the camera. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, our main event. The World Heavyweight Champion versus Havoc in a non-title match. Havoc challenged him. Luke Noyes, never a man to back down from a challenge, accepted. And this is our main event. I'm looking forward to it. I think it can be a great match. We got Havoc making his way down to the ring. His entrance music, Chalk Outline by 3 Days Grace. A band that aren't together anymore. I think that's quite sad because I did enjoy their music. I don't think their most recent album was that great, but, you know, what can I say? What can I say? But either way, it's a good track, and I think it suits Havoc, and I think Havoc's a great wrestler. He's definitely going to bring the fight to Luke Noyes, but the difference with Luke Noyes and Havoc is Luke Noyes, in my opinion, is a much higher level, much higher, much more impressive, much more consistent wrestler than Havoc is. But, don't take anything away from Havoc. I think Havoc's got a lot of potential. I know there's a lot of people, a lot of doubters, a lot of people that say that Havoc will never make the main event. I'm not necessarily saying I like the guy. I'm not saying I like his attitude. I think Havoc's got potential. That's all I'm saying. Lord Lore sees something in him. Lord Lore is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Luke Noyes, the World Heavyweight Champion, making his way down to the ring with the gold, the belt, the most prestigious belt in the XWF. Personally, in my opinion, one of the most prestigious belts in all of online wrestling. But that's just me. I'm the bearer. What can I say? You know, maybe I like XWF a little bit more than anything else. But, you know, what can I say? You know, maybe I'm biased. That's just the way I play this game. But Luke Noyes, I think he's a great champion. He's wearing that Risen Again shirt. Let me just tell you, Risen Again, that shirt is the top-selling shirt on the XWF store as of, well, yesterday when I checked. So, Luke Noyes, he's selling merch, he's being a great champion, he's had some solid title defenses against the likes of Static. You know, that was a great match. Luke Noyes took him to skull and back, or should I say to hell and back. Luke Noyes versus Havoc here tonight. The thing I love about Luke Noyes is he will show up anywhere. He'll do Tremors, he'll do Shockwave, he'll do Aftershock. He doesn't matter. He doesn't care. He just wants to put a show on for the fans, and I respect that. Havoc goes for a kick. Luke Noyes hits him with a clothesline. Luke Noyes, this is the World Heavyweight Champion. He's on fire. Look at this. Shots to the face of Havoc. Irish whip. Bouncing Havoc off the rope. He ducks under. He leapfrogs him. And look at this. Luke Noyes drop kick in the chest cavity of Havoc. The World Heavyweight Champion for the cover early on, but Havoc kicks out before even a 1 count. You can see him holding his chest from that dropkick. Side headlock from Luke Noyes. European uppercut. Side headlock again. Goes for European uppercut. Havoc spins him around. Runs in clothesline. Vicious from Havoc. Side headlock from Havoc. Elbow shot to the back of the head. Going for some punches here. Going for some strikes. The Irish whip now from Havoc. Draws Luke Noyes in. A kick to the abdomen. Luke Noyes kick to the abdomen himself. Irish whip from Luke Noyes. Bouncing Havoc off the rope. Luke Noyes under the arm as Havoc tries to punch him. Look at this neck breaker. Oh my god. Vicious move from Luke Noyes. Totally on fire here tonight. Fans are behind him. Look at this. Look at that suplex. So efficient. Luke Noyes so effective. So fast. So agile, but so strong. Luke Noyes the perfect balance, and at the moment, he is holding that World Heavyweight Championship with valor, with absolute valor. The fans are totally behind Luke Loins in this match. We got fans chanting, "Let's go, Luke Loins, Havoc sucks." And they're loving it. But Havoc turning the tides of the battle. He's ignoring the fans of Samoan drop. This could be what Havoc needs to get in control of this match. Side headlock on Luke Loins, kicks him in the stomach. Double axe handle to the back. Havoc clothesline to the back of Luke Loins' head, knocking him down. You know, the fans can boo Havoc all you want, but Havoc is effective in the ring. There's no doubt about it. Fireman carry there. Side headlock. Irish whip draws him in. Look at this neck breaker from Havoc. A nice move. Luke Loins getting up to his feet, stunned, dazed, confused, but Havoc with an elbow shot to the back of the head. Goes for a punch. Luke Loins blocks it. Clothesline from Luke Loins, turning the tides in his favor. He picks Havoc up. There's a Guri to the side of the head. Havoc falls down like a sack of spuds. Luke Loins for the cover. That's one. That's two. And a kick out on two by Havoc. Not enough to keep Havoc down. He's a fighter. He's got resilience. There's no doubt about it. Luke Loins picks Havoc up, kicks him in the stomach. Using an Irish whip here, throws Havoc into the corner, turns him around. What's he got in mind? Up onto the rope. Luke Loins for the 10 punch. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's holding his head up. 10, but Havoc blocks it. Havoc pushes Luke Loins off the top rope. Luke Loins couldn't get the 10 punch in. Havoc runs it with a neck breaker drop. Luke Loins got cocky with a 10 punch, and Havoc is turning this into his favor. Look at this Russian leg sweep. One of the best Russian leg sweeps in the industry from Havoc. The leg hook. That's 1. That's 2, and a kick out before the 2 by Luke Loins. Havoc throwing a punch to the rib there. Side headlock. Elbow shot to the back of the head. Punches from the forearms here, but Luke Loins blocks a punch, and he's punching back with his own. Goes for a kick. Havoc blocks the kick and clotheslines Luke Loins, drilling him into the mat. Now Havoc using the leg hook scissors around the head. An elbow shot in the temple. Enough to bludgeon and concuss a man. Havoc picks Luke Loins up. Manhattan drop there, right in the nether regions. And now Havoc lifts up Luke Loins' knee. Look at that kick to the inside leg. And Havoc again, a kick to the inside leg. Vicious pinpoint accuracy from Havoc. Look at this, picking Luke Loins up by his knee. Havoc with a shin breaker, really working that knee here. Again, picking the leg up, and a kick to the inside leg. Havoc, absolutely brutal, working that leg. Going for a Samoan drop again. Luke Loins reverses it into a reverse DDT. Drilling the head of Havoc into the mat. Leg hook, that's 1. That's 2, and a kick out on the 2 by Havoc. Not enough to keep him down. Luke Loins goes for a punch, but Havoc blocks it. Punches Luke Loins into the corner, throws him out. Havoc onto the second rope. Leg drop! Right on the eyes and face of Luke Loins. Havoc for the cover. That's 1. That's 2, and a kick out on 2 by Luke Loins. Not enough to keep down the World Heavyweight Champion. And Havoc's not letting him get up with an elbow shot to the back of the head. Picks him up to his feet. What's Havoc got in mind? Again, lifting him up by his knee. A shin breaker maneuver. Havoc totally working over that leg of Luke Loins. He lifts it up. Look at this single leg crab. Working on that injured leg of Luke Loins. Will Luke Loins tap out? Will he give up? Will he submit? Havoc applying the pressure. Putting the pressure on. Luke Loins crawling. Fingernails on the mat. Scratching. Crawling. Can he reach the bottom rope? Can he reach it? He's millimeters away. He's got the rope. Referee says break the hold. Havoc has to break the submission. Havoc picking Luke Loins up by his knee. Look at this. Slams the knee into the mat. Havoc totally working over the leg. Could do permanent damage, but Luke Loins still kicking out on the 1 count. That's why he's a World Heavyweight Champion, full of resiliency. Havoc dragging Luke Loins away from the ropes. And look at this again, picking up by his leg and slamming the knee down. Havoc using his head to work on a limb of Luke Loins with a clothesline. Where is this coming from? Luke Loins fighting back. Going for a clothesline. Under the arm. Power slam from Luke Loins. Vintage vintage Luke Loins. And now he's lining Havoc up. He jumps up. Look at the airtime knee to the face of Havoc. This could be the end. This could be the end. Luke Loins torn in Havoc up to hell and back incoming. Havoc goes under to hell and back. He's turning Luke Loins around, going for a boat lightning. Luke Loins goes under and hits him with a forearm in the back. Luke Loins under the arm, spin out powerbomb, slamming Havoc down. What a match. Seriously, the pacing of this match, it's like a freaking snail on speed. Clothesline there from Luke Loins and another one. Havoc goes for a clothesline. Luke Loins under the arm, power slam. Driving him into the mat. Driving him into the mat. Luke Loins going onto the top rope. Havoc up to his feet. Cross body from Luke Loins for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Havoc kicks out. Havoc kicks out. What the hell? You know, this is a brilliant performance from Havoc. He's holding his weight against the World Heavyweight Champion. Even if Luke Loins is turning this into his own with a DDT, driving the skull into the mat. He rolls Havoc over. Luke Loins springboard from the second row, cross body onto the grounded opponent. Luke Loins getting the leg hook. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Another kick out by Havoc. Seriously, man. Havoc is kicking out of everything. This is amazing showcase from Havoc. even if Luke Loins is in full control of the match. He throws Havoc over the top rope. Oh, this is not where Havoc wants to be. Luke Loins drags him through. Feet on the second rope. DDT. My life. My life. The career-ending move that could be, man. Seriously. Driving your face into the mat from a height. Like that enziguri from Luke Loins. Precision. 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 Rolls him over for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Havoc kicks out again. Luke Loins on the attack again, a clothesline. You know, Havoc, he had a good run in this match where he's working on Luke Loins' leg, but Luke Loins is fighting back. Havoc tries to grab the kick. Luke Loins runs in, coconut crush, head to the knee from Luke Loins. Like I said, Havoc, halfway through this match, he looked like he had it all in control, but Luke Loins, a master of turning it around, a master of finding a weakness even in the strongest opponent and exploiting it. Luke Loins, that is why he's the World Heavyweight Champion. That is why he beat Lord DDT from Luke Loins, driving the skull of Havoc down. Seriously, any more of this. Luke Loins, in the center of the ring, he's locked it in. The signature move, the figure 4 leg lock. He's locked it in on Havoc. This is not a good position for Havoc. Havoc's going to tap out. Seriously, look at the pressure. Luke Loins arcing his back, applying the pressure. It's shooting up the legs of Havoc, shooting up the spine. Havoc in agony. Look at his face. Is he going to tap out? Is he going to submit? Is he going to give up? Luke Loins applying the pressure. Havoc, he doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to tap out. But Luke Loins, he is applying it. He has put in full pressure, full lock on the hold. Havoc can't hold much longer. He's got nowhere to go. He's got no ropes. He's got nowhere to break this hold. All he can do is tap. Static. Static's running down. He's on the apron. Get out of the freaking matches. Why is Static getting involved? Luke Loins. That's it. Luke Loins takes Static off the apron. Oh, Havoc with a chop block to that injured leg of Luke Loins. And now Havoc again, just working on that leg. Look at it. Picking it up. He's like a shark who smells blood in the water. Just attacking the weakness. And again, a chop block to the back of the leg. Seriously, this is going to cause some serious permanent damage to Luke Loins' leg, but Luke Loins fights back with a clothesline. Look at him limping. Luke Loins' leg visibly in a bad way. Havoc side headlock. Twists the arm. Goes behind Luke Loins. Chop block again to that leg. Havoc like a visceral beast. Just working on that freaking leg. Luke Loins with a clothesline. He ain't having none of it. He's fighting back. Luke Loins with a clothesline. And another one. Luke Loins on fire. He's fired up. He's angry. Under the arm of Havoc. Luke Loins, power slam. Power slam all the way to hell. Static's watching from the outside. Watch Static. Knee drop. Signature move. Static, you can't do nothing. The referee's got his eyes on you. Luke Loins beats his chest. Static watching as Havoc turns around. To hell and back. To hell and back in the center of the ring on Havoc. 1, 2, 3. The fans on their feet. Luke Loins retains the World Heavyweight Championship. I love it. Static in the ring with a chair to the head of Luke Loins. What the hell? Static, oh my God. Static just beating that leg. Working on that leg with a steel chair. Now Havoc rolls Luke Loins over. And Static, what is he doing? He's putting his ankle in the chair. Static stamps on it. Oh my God. That's enough to break a freaking guy's ankle. He's the world champion. What the hell are these guys doing? Kamikaze! Kamikaze on the stage. He ain't having none of it. Kamikaze's running down. He's obviously got a bone to pick with Static as it is. And Static and Havoc run away like little bitches. Kamikaze, look at him. He ain't happy. Kamikaze ain't happy. Them two run away. Kamikaze helps Luke Loins up to his feet. Ladies and gentlemen, what the hell was that about? Static and Havoc being little weasels. Disgusting behavior, and that's all we got time for. I'm so glad Kamikaze was there to run down and assist Luke Loins. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching XWF Aftershock. Tune in next week for Shockwave. As you know, the Demolition Series semi-finals. 4 men remain. Damage, Nightmare, Junction, Dr. Khan. Them men will be whittled down to 2 men who will face off at Demolition, and the winner will become the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Bear. Thank you for watching XW.